Hello, welcome back to my channel and my playthrough of the Eldritch horror, the Dreamlands. First of all, I have to do some re-rolling yet again, because I did some cock-ups last turn, it seems. Last turn we did have a mythos card saying advanced doom by 1 for each artifact discarded. We did not discard any artifact. I only discarded the flesh ward, which is a spell, not an artifact. So the doom did not advance. We did not have a disaster, so I will put the Eldritch token back. San Francisco was not devastated, and playing it right, I will add the San Francisco earthquake back into the disaster deck, so it can appear, or may appear, another time. So there you go. That was the entire reroll. It doesn't have such an impact on the gameplay, so I will let it go for this turn. Next up we will do the action phase, and I think our first player this turn will be Skids O'Toole. Here we are with Skids O'Toole. His first action will be a local action, and he will travel from the underworld back to Buenos Aires. In Buenos Aires he will buy himself a ship ticket just to prepare for travel. And he will move into the Amazons to have himself an adventure. That concludes Skids O'Toole's action phase. Next player up will be William Yorick. William Yorick, first thing he will do is rest. And I think I will allow him to have a sanity back. Next up, I will let him use Mr. Randolph Carter's unique ability. During the action phase you may reveal the top gate in the gate stack. If you do, you may put it on the bottom of the gate stack. So let's just check what the next gate will be. That will be a red sunburst. We're currently on a red sunburst, so we're gonna leave that on the top of the gate stack. We will not put it to the bottom. Next up, William will travel into Cellophase. Next player out will be Amanda Sharp. Here is Amanda. Her first action will be a rest action, I think will be the best. Or should I maybe go for acquiring some assets? No, she will rest. I will have her try to close this gate. what to gain. Now I will let her gain a health. So she's at 3 health and 2 sanity. She does not have any clues, so she cannot try to get rid of the agreement. For her second action, I will have her gaining a focus. So, last player out will be Trish Scarborough. Trish Scarborough will have herself a rest and gain 1 sanity back, and will try to get rid of her madness paranoia. Roll 1 die, 5 or 6, discard it. Let's see, you take a 5, and it's a 4, so that's a no-go. She keeps her paranoia. Next up, she will try to acquire some assets. So she has got an influence of 4. That will be 4 dice. She doesn't acquire anything whatsoever. I will not have her gain any bank loan or debts now this turn. Well, that sucked. Way to go, Amanda. She has no credit value whatsoever. That concludes the action phase for us, and we will go straight into the adventure phase with Skids O'Toole. Here we are with Skids O'Toole. He's in the Amazon and he's gonna try to do an expedition, but first he have to face these serpent people lurking in the Amazon jungle. Terrible beings hinders him. First off, it's a will check. You have to get 2 successes. Skids' will is 3. He does have Moxie. Moxie says he can reroll 1 die versus rolling a will test. If he has to lose 2 or more sanity, prevent 1 of that sanity loss. Flip this card. So let's see how we will turn out. And you also have whiskey. Ooh, well, there you go. He has got, whenever I roll once during a test, I can re-roll those dice. So there you go. Oh, I did it again. And again, well, there's no need. I got 2 successes. I successfully rolled and avoided any sanity loss for Skids. Next one is a strength test, -1. Ooh, I need to have 3 successes and 2 to kill him. Oh, it's really bad snakes. Well, luckily for us, oh come on, I got the carbon rifle. Once per turn I can gain 5 + 5 strength during a combat encounter, and I have rugged. I will reroll die when resolving a test. If I have to lose 2 or more health, prevent 1 of that and flip this card. Skids is an absolute action hero. So with +5 leaves him with strength of 9. That's 4 + 4 dice then. total of 8 dice. I do need 3 successes to avoid taking any damage, 2 to kill it. Ooh. Well, there's 2, so I killed it. Once during a combat test, a strength test, I can re-roll a die. I also have 2 focus. Okay, I try to re-roll. Nope, no go. Yeah, I can use his focus. I used one of his focus. Try to re-roll it for a success. Come on, Skids. You can do this. No, this have decided to be a 4. Well, yeah, why not? I use his last focus and try to have this 4 become a success. No. Well, there we have it. Skid takes 1 damage from the snakes in the Amazons. Whoop. But he does kill it though, so put that back in the bag. Now, killing off the snakes leaves the way open for him to do the expedition encounter, which is in the Amazons this time. As you slip into a deep trance and touch the odd stone, the jungle around you subtly changes in appearance. You look for hints regarding this new jungle terrain. Observation. Well, his observation is 3. I should have said his focuses for this. Oh, he rolls a 5 and a 1. He could have re-rolled that, but he succeeded. So we can read further on. You are in some other dimension. You use your arcane skills to return home. It's a lore test. Lore test. Oh my god. His lore is actually it's 2. So leaving you with 2 to roll. Come on. Oh. Fell out. On the skids. No! If you pass, you wake up. Yeah, well, if you fail, the journey back unsettles you. Lose 2 sanity. I could have gained an artifact. You know? I will have him use a clue to try to re-roll. Yeah, I will do that. I need this artifact. All Skids. Well, that's a 1. I can re-roll that. Come on. Yes! Woo! He gets an artifact. And as it says, if an investigator would gain an artifact, he may gain the Elder Key artifact instead. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We do have it back. Leave this with Skids. That's awesome. Now we do have... Do we have enough clues? No! Oh, this game. So... And the next expedition is actually still in the Amazons. So we leave it there. Good job, Skids. Now let's get some clues. We pop back to William Yorick in the Dreamlands. And here we are with William Yorick. He will try to do a research encounter this time. So we bring out the green deck of research encounters. Shuffle it. See what we get. And he's currently at a city. You dream that your teeth decay and fall from your mouth. Oh, dummy knockers. Will -1. His will is 3, so that's 2, and he's got Randolph Carter with him, which gives him +2 will. So +2 gives him 2 more dice to roll. And that is 2 6s. So that's awesome. Let me read on. If you pause, the dream changes and you uncover arcane energy layered within the dream. Gain this clue and 1 spell. Well, thank you, finally. And 1 spell. Let's get the spell deck out. Clairvoyance. During the encounter phase you may test lore. If you pass, you may choose to encounter a clue as if you are on its space, ignoring monsters on that space. Then flip this card. What's this lore? Well, lore is 3. That's not bad. That leaves William Yorick done with his encounter, and next up will be Amanda Sharp on the moon. Here's Amanda on the moon, and she will try to close this gate again. And this time I try to shuffle the deck before I pull a card. Oh, upside down. It's the city of the great race. You find others who, like you, have had their consciousness pulled into alien bodies, but from throughout time. You try to convince them to share their knowledge. Influence. Her influence is 4. Take those 2 6s and some other dice. Anything else? Nope. She does have a focus, but she doesn't need any because she rolls 6s. Yes, that's because she's such a cute girl. Their stories are highly illuminating. Gain 2 clues. Yes, yes, thank you. We will gain 2 clues. We need clues. What we need now is to get into this 1 clue. The unknown cadet with everything. It will be shining. There's another clue. She's have 2. And they remind you of a ritual you research that may provide you with a solution. Lore -1. Well, her lore is 2, and she's got the arcane scholar giving her +1 lore, so that's 3 minus 1 is 2 dice. So let's take this 6 with us, and another one, 2 dice. She may reroll 1 die when resolving a lore test because of the arcane scholar. Anything else? Well, she's having 1 focus. So let's see. Oh, you see? A clever man told me, keep your successes, when I was watching him. And I do, and it works, trust me. Let's see. If you pass, close this gate. If you fail, yeah, well, we didn't. Close this gate. Don't mind if I do. The moon is currently free from gates, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. And then the last player out will be Trish Scarborough. Trish Scarborough is in Rome. I think I will just let her have a generic encounter now. Just for the heck of it. Sometimes good things comes from this deck also. She's in a city. The police report that people are being abducted by a monster dwelling in a sewer system. Wandering through the underground tunnels, you're suddenly attacked by a deep one. Strength. Wow. Oh, I don't know if I can call this a combat encounter. That's just a strength test. It caught her unaware, so it's just 3 dice then. Come on, Chris. Yes, yes, yes! Man, I'm rolling successes. If you pass, you defeat the creature and rescue its hostage. Gain 1 random ally asset from the deck. Wow. Let's see who that can be. We just pull out until we get one. It's a double-barreled shotgun. Oh, it's a Lodge Hunter. Oh, look at that nasty thing. Ally, gain +1 strength and +1 will. You may reroll 1 die when resolving a strength or a will test. That goes to Trish. Thank you. Thank you, game, for being so nice with us. So, that concludes the encounter phase. And then all that is left is pulling out the good news for today. It's time for the mythos phase. And today's mythos card will be... Ooh. Don't be nasty. Ooh. It's a almond track movement. Damn it. Oh, and we do have a blue constellation, which means that we move the doom down again and we do resolve a disaster. Oh, this can be bad. Bad. Ooh. Earthquake hit San Francisco. Well, there you go. Now San Francisco is devastated. The game just was out of sync a little bit, but it agreed with us. Yes, San Francisco got destroyed, and sure it was this worm. Yes. Okay, now we do have Monster Surge. Monster Surge says 2 monsters on each gate that correlates. And we do have 1 blue constellation gates in the underworld here. We pull out a monster in a bag of joy. Whoop. Ah, jeez, this is a werewolf again. And a mummy. There's a green tentacly one. It goes straight to the pyramids. It's the Lady Cleopatra's hairdresser is back. Okay, that was the Monster Surge. Next up, 2 clues. I really needed this reader. Let's see. This goes to the Enchanted Woods. And this goes to Sydney, Australia. What's up, mate? Okie doke. That's all. And we read on. When the medium regains consciousness, he explains that the powerful shadow that threatens this world has pushed too hard. Time and space would take no more and have retaliating, pushing back against the Ancient One's horrible designs. Cosmic backlash. Retreat doom by 1 for each gate on the game board that corresponds to the current omen. Then discard each of those gates and spawn 1 gate for each gate discarded this way. Okay, thank you for that. We retreat doom again. This is going back and forth. And then we discard the Buenos Aires blue constellation gate, and we do pull the Shanghai one. Ah, crappers. So, a new monster appears in Shanghai then. The rule says, pull a gate, pull a monster. Always pull a monster. Oh no, it's a star vampire. And it's a tentacly. When this monster is spawned, advance the omen by 1 unless investigator as a group spends 2 clues. Ooh. Really? You want our clues, do you? Well, screw you. We advance the omen by 1. Yep. That concludes the mythos. We're all done. That wasn't so bad actually. Not so bad at all. No reckonings, no rolling for the dark pacts. We did get some nasty critters out. But we do have all that is required to solve our mystery now. We have 3 clues. We have a unique task asset. We have the Elder Key. We just have to get them all together. So I have to have my investigators meeting up somewhat. Yes, I think that will be in Dialythline. Ooh, this will be so great. So that concludes turn number 10. I think we're gonna win in not next round, but maybe next round after that, if everything turns out as I am planning them to. So this is me signing off, and thank you all for watching and commenting, keeping an eye out on all my fumbles. I'm no pro, I'm just trying to play the game and have fun, because I do love board games, and we all do that, don't we? So with that, I just conclude this round. So until then, stay safe, kids. Bye.